This is Eddie Bader. I am your host du jour, filling in for the sexiest man in radio. We all know him as Greg
You're not on
Udell.
camera.
Oh, no camera. That's okay. We'll
It's
put it on
just
Terry.
angled wrong.
Okay.
We got your shoulder. Turn
Good
it.
deal.
Turn it.
All right.
There you go.
Radio, we're having some issues here. How's that? Is that better? Is that picture? Anyway, I'm filling in for the sexiest man in radio, Greg Udell, and I've got some friends joining me today. We've got, of course, Pamela DeVue. She's lovely, always easy to look at on the YouTube stream, which I think is why most people tune in, which is great. It's great. You're blushing over there a little bit, I see.
I added blush today.
I see. And then we got Sky Mosley. He's going to run the production for us today and have the music going. He brought us into Dixie. I think we're going to start the show with talking a little bit about that. And of course, Terry Adams has joined us, which I love the fact Terry's here because we have so many crazy questions between us. We can look to Terry and say, hey, can you give us some guidance? Because a lot of these conspiracies we have, most of which I used to not be a big, listener to, but Terry brought me around on that, I don't know how many years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. So now I'm chasing every conspiracy, and honestly, I don't know the real one from me just chasing my tail.
I know.
So I'm hoping Terry can give us some guidance on that. This guy, now what it is with the music? What you bringing us in with Dixie?
I thought I would just do something a little different today. Somebody requested Black Oak, Arkansas. Normally I don't take requests, but we were talking about it on Alabama Unfiltered earlier this week. And so I looked up some Black Oak and came across, that was from California Jam, 1974. California, mind you, 300,000 people, and nobody got upset.
300,000 people.
Yeah, they played Dixie, and nobody freaked out. There was no national emergency or canceling.
No riots or nothing?
No. So I thought it was interesting how far we didn't know we were being racist. I guess.
I guess not. But honestly, I didn't know. You told me a few minutes ago. I didn't know the song had been canceled. I didn't know that was a.
When was the last time you heard it, Eddie?
Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Maybe.
I mean, that's honestly I can't think of besides maybe a reenactment here or two, but not on the radio. It's been forever ago. Not one.
No, it's pretty much. I guess you could call it canceled.
Yeah.
You don't hear it. You're not supposed to play it. You're not supposed to enjoy it. I can't think of another song that, depending on how you play it, it can be so sad.
Yeah.
And mournful. Or as you just heard, when you light it up and speed it up, it's so jubilant and joyous. I don't know. It's quite a contrast. I think it's still relevant today, though.
Well, I got a question for you because you used to be the big concert guys. When I started going to concerts, they were limited to maybe 1,000 people or so. But 300,000 people, you say, were at this show?
At California Jam.
How much violence then compared to what you have in 1,000 theater seat place today?
It was a different time, Eddie.
Yeah.
It was when men were men and nickel bags were nickel bags.
But it was true Summer of Love. Terry, you were in on that?
No.
You missed out on that.
No, I'm too young for that.
It was just a different time, though, and it just seems like as we've gone through time, the crowds have gotten smaller, but they have gotten more violent. Like now in Montgomery, if there's a crowd of 100 people or more, I start looking for my way out.
Well, it's also gotten so expensive and, like you said, dangerous. But this is people. If you can't see this, it's radio. But people just having a good time.
Yeah.
They're there to have a good time, and that's really the difference. People go to the events now. Apparently, it's all about them and not the music, and that's where we first go wrong. Is
Thank you.
You tend to find what you seek in this world.
I got you.
We have a technical difficulty reported.
Oh, yeah? What we got?
Do you hear that hissing in
I
our
do.
Yeah.
I do.
That they're hearing over the air, so we've got to figure out how to eliminate that. And me and Eddie sound tinny.
Okay. Let's.
You know that David Lee Roth styled himself after Jim Dandy.
Really?
Yeah, that's where he got his. Look at the two.
Yeah.
That's where he got his styling from. Yeah, he went and visited Jim Dandy.
Now, David Lee Roth, did you like him much as a performer? Was he just too much of a I'm all about me guy? I loved Van Halen, and I loved it even when Hagar was there. But
I think he was an integral part of the original band, and I think they were never the same after he left. But he was arrogant. He was a showman first.
That was that whole scene of music.
That was what he was supposed to do.
Scene.
Right.
Yeah.
So you think, like, and Sky, you can chime in on this, jealousy drives that band kind of action there?
Well,
you're getting the attention and I'm not?
There was a lot going on. Michael Anthony, they kind of pushed him out. He didn't get his fair share, and he
Right.
still complains about it to this day. Of course, Eddie's dead, but
Yeah.
that was a weird,
That
you know,
family dynamic.
it was. The family dynamic pushed everything else to the side. Then you got the showman, David Lee Roth, coming in, and they needed him. They couldn't have done it by themselves, in my humble
I
opinion.
kind of agree with you on
Okay.
that. I think they
Thank
really
you.
did need him because, especially back then, you could have really talented musicians, but if you didn't have a
You had to have a show.
over-the-top showman, then
Yes.
yeah, you're not getting the attention. There's no doubt.
Absolutely. That's what I
There's no
think.
doubt. Scott, you got her fixed up over there?
I'm getting us dialed in just
Okay.
a little bit. I'm used to doing a show by myself with
You want us to leave? Is that what you're
syndicate.
saying?
Yeah,
we can
would you
leave.
mind?
Make you
Abandon
Kinda what
your
I'm feeling
mics.
like
Would you
here.
mind? Yeah, the mics were off a little bit,
All right,
so
we're
I
good now.
apologize for that. Well, we're getting there. I'm getting everybody dialed in.
All right.
So
Now,
y'all
what's your
just tell
thoughts?
us-
Your
talk
thoughts on
amongst
Van
yourselves,
Halen,
will you?
Sky, what's your thoughts on Van Halen? I don't want you to miss out on this.
I
'cause you
saw
are
Van
the guy.
Halen with David Lee Roth and without later.
Oh, really?
Later with the Red Rocker.
Okay.
Sammy Hagar and Van Hagar, Sam Halen, whichever you want to call it. It turned out it was still a Van Halen world. Either way, I prefer the David Lee Roth era.
I do too. Nothing against Sammy. I thought Sammy was great, and they were great together. But I did like the David Lee Roth, the over-the-top showman.
Yeah,
Remember
but-
Panama? He comes out kicking, and
Doing his crowd banter
Right.
and everything. That was always a entertaining show. That's
no
for sure.
doubt. Did they ever come to Montgomery? Did you guys remember?
Not that I'm aware
I
of.
seen him in Anchorage with it was Sam Hagar at that time.
Did anybody ever go to a Black Oak, Arkansas concert?
I did, sir.
I did not.
I never went to see him as a headliner.
Oh, really?
Well, back then, you know, at these festivals, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
everybody was on the
20.
court. There was some bands you couldn't avoid, like Skynyrd. They
Yeah.
toured relentlessly. I
Yeah.
saw
So you
the-
were always
I
gonna
saw
run
the
into it.
original Skynyrd 6 times.
Wow.
The first, well, anyway, but not always as a headliner. Same with
Yeah.
Rush. Same with BOC. A lot of bands, because that's the way it was. You know, you go to these festivals and you know.
Do we do
but
those
that's good,
festivals
though.
anymore though? I know in
You
Europe they're
can't.
still
You
huge,
can't.
but I don't think
Man,
they do them here much
You can't
anymore.
do it. First of all, the money's not in touring. It's not in records. I understand. I don't know what's going on with the music business. Honestly,
It's got to be in T-shirts because what else can they monetize? I don't. What else
Yeah.
can they monetize?
I don't know. But it has. The game has changed completely,
yeah.
and I'm not a real fan. Have you seen ticket prices or
It's
shows?
I heard about
insane.
the Springsteen ones, which I thought were way ridiculous. Period, which was $1,000 a seat. Period.
One of my clients was just telling me this morning she's going to see Morgan Wallen in Tuscaloosa
Oh,
in
yeah?
2 weeks, $500 something for a 100 level ticket.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Ay ay ay.
Come on.
Well then, I mean, honestly, it's like a lot of the sports. They're pricing their fans out.
Yeah.
They are.
You're pricing your fans
Yeah.
out. You know, as a dad that wants to take his daughter to some shows like that, got a little money,
Can't afford it.
They can do it, but your average person, no, they just can't do it at all. Hopefully, see them on the Netflix concert. What we got coming up is Good Friday today, and I know that means something special to every one of us, different in the room, and I kind of would like to talk about that. It's also known as Holy Friday, and Sky, I'm going to lean to you more on this than anything. But I just remember Good Friday growing up, and even to this day, it was usually a day off, a day of family. But besides when I lived overseas, it was always here in the States. It's just very commercialized. It was Easter and the Easter Bunny, and
I had
only
those
when I did
eggs.
move back down south did the resurrection come back up as the main reason for the season. And I think that's very strange.
How did that all come to be? Do you suppose? I mean, the Easter Bunny is the big thing.
Okay, we
let's
looked that up
face
the
it.
other day.
I
and
was
that
in the store the other day, and I know this to be
Yeah,
true.
it was a German thing. Easter. Joey had a name for it.
Easter
Easter
hare.
Easter hare, yeah, yeah. And so I get that a little bit. And they talked about the dyeing of the eggs and the representation of
God of reproduction.
yeah. And that's pretty much all I could ever find with Easter. That's until I came back south. And back south, you get more of the Bible message. And I don't know if maybe that's growing throughout the U.S. now because I know so many other people are starting to go back to church. But I kind of saw that as a sad thing when I was, especially when I lived overseas.
Well, it is because it's similar with Christmas. What's Christmas all about?
Santa Claus and
Right.
Coca-Cola.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Commercialism.
Yeah.
And particularly, it is aimed at the children. Same with the Easter Bunny. Notice that.
Yeah.
It's important. So, what's the message? What are we trying to get across there? Santa Claus and Easter Bunny.
Well, you take the mind off the real message.
Exactly.
I understand you
A
bring the kids
distraction
in.
like anything
Yeah.
else.
I get it. You bring the kids in just like, was it George Washington cannot tell a lie, cut down the cherry tree, but we all learned later on in life that never happened. So I get trying to bring folks in with a good story, but you kind of need to be able to back it up as well. And I don't think the Easter Bunny is the greatest story you can tell, Peter Cottontail.
Well, I don't know. The South Park version is pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
But, other than that, are you familiar with that one?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I love everything South Park. Which
Probably,
is-
probably
I,
should
almo-
look-
I almost bought a South Park shirt when I was at Five Below
Oh yeah,
an hour ago.
See, you should have had it. Today would be the day for it.
That's
love
that's
that
why the
place.
hat is so funny. So St. Peter can stick his ears
Yep.
into the hat and fit. That's great.
Well, I don't know if you guys saw Greg's video today, but Greg had the Easter Bunny hat on, and apparently it's got ears that move, so he used it as a turn signal. If he was turning right, he pulled on the right side, and that ear would move.
Okay.
That's so
well,
funny.
That's really
he's
cute.
got some instruction there.
Now, another thing with Easter, we talk about the commercialization of it. I'm a fat boy, so I think of the candy. I think of the chocolate Easter bunnies. I think of the vanilla Easter bunnies. I think of the Peeps.
Peeps.
I think of all
Cadbury
that kind of stuff.
eggs.
The robin eggs, yeah,
Yeah, that's number one, I think.
I
Now-
like the Cadbury caramel eggs.
Yeah.
exactly. I even saw a documentary on how they make those, which is I suggest you don't.
I
watch
don't
it.
like to watch things.
Yeah, I don't suggest
how
you
things
watch
are
that.
made.
You won't like it very much after that. Won't like it at all. But now, Sky, what do you plan on doing for Easter?
We're going down to the country to some friends, Weston and Renee's. They have a big Thanksgiving feasty, catered even,
Really?
down at their property.
Are you going to do it for Easter
What am I? Excuse me?
instead of Thanksgiving? You're going to do Easter though.
It's a Thanksgiving-like feast.
Yes. Anyway, Eddie, for a minute I had to check down. I'm having a flashback, man. I don't know where I'm doing. Yeah, they always put on a big spectacular for Easter. A
All right,
lot
now
of
what's
kids.
your favorite like Easter at the dinner table? Like I'm a ham guy. I love ham.
Ham and potatoes.
Yeah.
We usually do Mexican.
Really?
Yeah,
Hey, that's interesting.
not kidding.
I love Mexican food.
We usually do a Mexican, and I mean feasty.
Yeah.
It is something else, man. So, looking forward to that. There's fishing. There's all kinds of shenanigans.
Well, I know Martha's really going to enjoy that this year.
She will. She's looking forward to it. It's great to have her home, by
Yeah.
the way. But right now, Easter bunnies and bunnettes. We got to take a little break.
All right, is it break time?
Yes, sir.
All right, folks, this is Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell, 93.1 Happy Hour. We're going to get Terry talking here any minute. Come back.
Whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Solutions to men's sexual health issues are available. Things that you didn't even know existed at Montgomery Men's Health. And that word is out, but I want to talk to guys who are feeling a little bit more than just a sexual health issue. Low energy, fatigue. Living life just seems to be more of a chore than the fun it used to be. If that in any way, shape, or form describes you, let me make a recommendation. You need to learn how important the testosterone level is to a man's life. And at Montgomery Men's Health, you can get that number for just $99. You get the test, the result, and at Montgomery Men's Health, you can get treatments to reverse that. It's all about waking up and embracing the day and living a full life. If you want to exercise but don't have the energy to do it, this could be the solution for you. In addition to solutions to men's sexual health that you don't even know exist. To get the process started, reach out at 334-440-3663. At Montgomery Men's Health, their providers plan around you, your body, your goals, and what it takes to get you back to feeling like yourself again. Testosterone, ED treatments, and stuff that most guys don't even know exists. Real solutions. That's 334-440-3663, or visit them online at MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. That's MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
Alabama weather will never fail to surprise you. Our lawns hardly get a chance to have any downtime, and as usual, it's already time to start getting ready for spring. This year, save the hard work and aggravation and call Alabama Lawns, the River Region's leader in weed control and fertilization services. What makes Alabama Lawns the River Region's best? It's the people. They have the experience, education, and commitment to customer satisfaction. Ask your neighbors. Alabama Lawns has been the Montgomery Advertiser's Reader's Choice Award winner 14 years in a row. The Alabama Lawn staff is made up of long-term employees and agronomy graduates, and the staff at Alabama Lawns attend annual continuing education classes. It pays to have someone that knows southern grass types and how to keep them green and flourishing. Call Alabama Lawns today at 272-7171 and let them show you real value in lawn maintenance service. Alabama Lawns, the company with black trucks and green lawns.
This is Jennifer Pestruccelli, General Sales Manager and co-owner of Blue Water Broadcasting. If you're an experienced sales professional ready for more opportunity, more income potential, and more control over your own success, we should talk. At Blue Water, you'll work with local business owners to develop strategic marketing campaigns across 7 radio stations and a growing digital platform, including social, streaming, and targeted advertising. Outside sales experience is required. Media or digital experience is a plus. If you're ready for a career move that rewards performance, send us your resume today. BlueWaterBroadcasting.com.
Live local talk. The River Region's only 24-hour News Talk FM station. News Talk 93.
Back in the happy hour, everybody. Eddie Bader here, filling in for the sexiest man in radio, Greg Budell. We all know that. I've got some great friends with me today. We've got Terry Adams, one of the guys I'll be very honest with. I used to listen to his show and think, man, he's just out there.
Crazy. You can go ahead and say it.
Yeah, and we used to, my son and I both, and then things started falling into place. And my son and I called each other one night and we're like, I think we were the crazy ones after all. It was no longer
more
conspiracy.
and more things
Yep.
have come true
Yeah.
that Terry talked about.
And almost timeline-like.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just falling into place.
That's scary.
It kind of, and then Terry quits for a while, and we all go crazy looking for Terry. Where's Terry? Where's Terry? So I'm so glad you're back, man.
Thank you.
Now, a quick question
not
I had
back.
for you, and well, you're back with me. I feel good about that. But quick question I got for you, and we talked a little bit outside. Why, in your brain, and Pamela, I want you guys to hear me too. Mm-hmm. If less than 10% of our oil goes through the Straits or the Gates of Hormuz, whatever you want to call it nowadays, why are our gas at the pump prices so high? Are we just getting screwed by our own people?
That's
Yeah.
the oil futures market, Eddie.
Right.
Money,
Because they
money,
keep
money,
us
money,
in the
money.
global market.
Follow the money.
Yeah.
The local, the big powers that be, they're giving us global prices for American oil.
But do we not have our, what happened to all the fracking that we were doing that was killing
Oh,
the
we're making
environment?
that's not being taken into account.
Right, that's what's bothering me. It's getting.
Oh, you're getting screwed and you figured it out?
Well, I'm trying to figure
I
out where's
see.
the money going.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
you
It's
know,
an excuse to raise prices. It makes sense in Europe and in other places, but in America we provide our own energy. So why
it
is
makes no sense here, because also you're killing the economy of the summer. Travel, just you killed it. Now planes are going up on luggage fees because they're saying gas prices, which they can do what they want. Any kind of charter boat's going to charge extra for gas. and everything's gone up, it's probably going to be 25% more.
Let's see, who would that hurt politically? Let me think. Oh, yeah. Also, interest rates
Oh, man.
should have been lowered a long time ago.
We've been
and
promised of that.
It's
and you
almost
guys know
like
it's
people want
affecting me.
the economy to
Implode.
yeah.
But that's not what we're supposed to be doing. Remember, this is our 1776 all over again. We're going to celebrate.
Are we?
Yeah. I already bought a shirt and everything.
Well, you are, but I don't know. I get the feeling half the country's population wants us to fail.
You think half the population?
Well, no, not half, but
lot.
A lot. Let's put it that
But, okay,
way.
but give me a percentage. 20%?
I think you're probably on target there because the left, it seems like they want you to think they have 50% support. It's probably more like you just estimated. there.
Okay, then if we're 80-20 and we're all 80 in here, how are we losing? How do we feel like we're losing?
Because we don't call the shots.
Yeah.
I did a show, and I did the research on this. It doesn't matter what the people want. If 100% of the people want a certain bill passed and they contact their representative and say, we want you to pass this bill.
Yeah.
If his sponsors say don't pass it, he won't pass it.
Right.
That's just the
We
way
are
it
not
works.
pissed off
No.
enough.
You're
Exactly.
right. That's exactly
Until
right.
it affects our everyday life, we're
Right.
not gonna, the average person's not going to get involved.
But
But you've seen people affected greatly though.
Yeah.
Like debt is at an all-time high.
Yes, credit
People
card.
are getting foreclosed upon
Yep.
at crazy rates. Like,
Oh, car repos, all that stuff.
and that's still not enough.
That's the part that gets me, though.
Why?
And on top of all that, they're picking our pockets like there's no tomorrow with
Oh, yeah.
every little new tax
Taxes,
and every new
regulations.
admin fee.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So how can we ever get ahead?
We can't.
It's financial servitude, and we've been under it since the Federal Reserve Act,
And that's,
which was
Right.
illegal and unconstitutional, by the way.
but how do you guys? I mean, it's just all of us. But do y'all see that changing?
No.
Because every time I think I got a positive, like Trump was a positive, still a positive for me. But I haven't seen the changes that I was energized about.
No, me neither.
And
I'm neutral on Trump now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people have come back. I mean, they still support him. They don't. I say they don't non-support him.
Right.
But they're not as all in as they were.
No,
Right.
because it's like, let's make Israel great now instead of let's make America great. That's
Exactly.
what concerns
Yeah,
me.
and I know that's a sensitive subject for a lot of people, but yeah, I kind of feel like Israel is kind of pulling us with a leash.
They're
here.
running the show.
Yeah.
If you look at what's going on in Israel, these cannot be God's chosen people. I'm sorry. This can't be the real Israel. It just can't. With the stuff that they're doing over there and things they're getting by with,
Yeah.
God would not approve of this.
We get into this
Yeah, we
often
don't
on
need-
Alabama
we don't need to
Unfiltered.
go down
Well, it's
there.
okay. We've already,
Yeah.
This rat's a
arrived
deep
at this
rabbit
point.
hole.
But I think
It
it's
is a deep
important.
one.
I'm trying to be very accessible to the listener, and I get a lot of feedback about what we discuss in this vein.
Yeah.
And I remind them that throughout the Bible, God became very displeased with Israel, which means to me, the way I take it, the way I interpret it, is just because Israel has this current policy does not make it automatically correct and biblical.
No, they're flawed
Well,
just like we are.
Exactly,
yeah.
but a lot of people
What
see
is this
Americans have this idea that whatever Israel does,
Can do no wrong.
exactly.
Right. Why does this have anything to do with our government?
But well, Israel's the only foreign government that can
I know.
legally lobby.
And why? That
the
got
United
JFK
States.
killed.
Why indeed?
Yeah.
Have a lot to do
That got
with
that.
JFK killed.
Yeah.
Because he did not want that to happen. What the heck?
I'm with you on it. And again, it goes back to Terry, who Terry would have said this years ago. I'd said, "Man, come on." But now look at everything that's
Look at
fell
it.
into place.
It doesn't have anything to do with the people or the religion for me. It's the governments.
Yeah.
What the heck?
And one of the strangest things, we talk about the Epstein list. The Epstein Island wasn't the only thing that was out there. In
No.
fact, they've openly talked about a ranch that he had in
He has a
Texas.
ranch in New Mexico.
Or New Mexico, yeah. So,
Who owns that now? It's
good question.
I looked this up one time. I don't remember who it is, but that place was never searched. The Zorro Ranch.
Yeah.
They never
not?
looked into it
I mean,
You know why?
but again,
because they wanted to keep
are we
going.
the,
Yeah, they're
are
all
we
in
the
the
They're-
Patsies,
they don't want to
though?
get in the way of it.
We're the Patsies. We don't do anything about it. We seem to know.
But-
And not to say I don't know what we can do, but it just seems like we are the 80. How come we're still continuing to have to fight like we're the 20?
The way that they run, it's just like if you've seen the movie Shooter. And by the way, thank you,
Yeah.
Mr.
Love that
Cooter,
movie.
first time caller who just sent me that movie.
Good movie.
There's some really good quotes in there from the purported senator. And he says, you know, everybody, we all do the same thing until one of us betrays. If somebody betrays us, we all betray him. And that's kind of how they work. They're all in it together. They know what's going on. But if one of them decides to do the right thing, they all turn on him.
Well, that's a good point. Even on your dim side, you're going to have Fetterman.
Yeah.
Fetterman, which I'll be honest, I don't know what happened. You know, when he first was running, we all thought he was a kook. Then he got in. We thought, no way. Then the stroke and all this.
I don't know what happened.
I don't
to
know
him
what
either.
happened.
He seems like a good guy now.
A completely different person. Yeah. And
Maybe he saw what's going on from the inside. I don't know.
I can't believe he's still here, though.
Exactly what I was
So,
saying.
I mean, I know I would love to say, well, he's just so popular to be so obvious, but they obviously don't care about that. We learned that with Trump.
No, yeah, they
that
don't.
doesn't seem to affect the outcomes anymore. I don't know.
Now, what about our leadership that's older than me, that are in their 70s and 80s in there?
Yeah,
To me, if you can't drive a car from here to Atlanta, you can't be in leadership. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
They don't drive cars. They have chauffeurs.
You're exactly right.
I just don't well, I know. I can't relate to the level of power hungry and money hungry that these people are. Is
And maybe
why
that's
I
just
don't
it, yeah.
It's
understand
an
it.
addiction.
I cannot fathom staying up there in Washington with all these fake people until you're 80-something years old.
My assumption always was they just, once you get there, they get dirt on you and you can't leave. You become the
That's-
slave.
That's
Yes.
part of it,
That's
for
part of it.
sure.
So many of them have occasionally had enough. Dems and Republicans says, hey, I'm out. And it'll be in the middle of nothing going on. So
Yeah.
you know there was some pressure being applied to them one way or the other. And they said, you know what, it's easier for me just to quit.
The extortion's big.
Yeah, and I really worry about that kind of thing because, again, with leadership, what do we got? All right, Sky, we're going to a break.
Yeah, let's take a little break.
All right, take a
Pay
break.
few
David, hold
bills.
on, man. We'll come back to you after the break. This is Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell on Happy Hour 93.1. Come on back, guys.
and conditions apply.
On FM, on your smartphone, and online. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Back into happy hour, 93.1 here in Montgomery. This is Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell. I believe he's heading down to Louisiana this weekend. I've got some great friends with me. We got Sky rolling these tunes out, which that was a good one. Yeah. Why does that take me back to like my dad's Pontiac Le Mans?
The glory days.
He's power breaking
Rock
it, you know.
roll.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, we have Pamela Debut with us, which is one of my favorite people in all the world. It's good to see you today.
Good to
Always
see
looking
you.
so lovely. And we have Terry Adams, who, he's a wealth of knowledge. He's somebody I can sit here and listen to all day. And we were talking off air again. You're just dropping truth bombs on us like we can't handle, Terry. Like apparently you're saying the government has been against us for how long?
Oh God, there was an attempted coup in 1934, and this is a fact. I mean, you can look it up. McCormick Dickstein Committee investigated, found it was true, generated 4,500 pages about it. Wall Street wanted to get rid of FDR and create a position and put Smedley Butler, Marine Corps General, two-time winner of the Medal of Honor, by the way, put him in power and basically make America a fascist state. See, they were big lovers of Hitler.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Henry Ford had a full-size bust of Hitler in his office.
Really?
When Germany invaded Poland, they were driving Ford trucks. It's a
Did
fact.
not know that.
Also, the Bushes are involved in this. Prescott Bush, the grandfather of George Herbert Walker pedophile Bush, he created Union Bank in New York to fund the Nazis. That's a fact. He was charged with trading with the enemy afterwards. Then they dropped the charges and gave him his money back after World War II ended. But yeah, there was a coup in 1934. Look it up.
How did they explain that away? Do you know? Like, they just say, don't look this way?
Pretty much. Well, when questioned, all the congressmen said, look, our job is that of an investigative committee. We don't have the power to arrest anyone. So the Justice Department didn't arrest them. They didn't even question them. And we're talking the Knudsen family, which owned General Motors. We're talking Pittsburgh Glass. All the big companies in America wanted to get rid of FDR. They were all involved in it.
Man, that's...
They made the mistake. They needed 500,000 soldiers. They made the mistake of
Right.
going to a Marine Corps General, Smedley Butler. Again, Semper Fi. And he went to Congress with it after he stayed in long enough to find out who everybody was, what the exact plans were, and then he went to Congress and informed on them. But nothing ever happened. And I think what's happening today is partially because we didn't take care of business back then. FDR didn't want to press charges because of the Great Depression. He was worried what these failing businesses would do to already
big to
crumbling
fail?
economy. So they just let it go.
And that just seems to repeat itself every so many
nothing
years.
new under
Yep.
the sun.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
'Cause that's the
exactly.
feeling I get about this whole Epstein thing and all the fraud and everything.
Well, look at millions and millions of pages. How many arrests have there been?
None.
None.
Right.
Well, except for...
Yeah, and Ghislaine trafficked
Ghislaine-
nobody to nobody.
Right. Ghislaine and old Prince Andrew. That's it.
There's some very, very powerful people behind this. That's why Bondi, that's why everybody is not telling us the truth. That's why they're hiding all this stuff. Powerful people. We're talking heads of state all over the world.
There's no doubt.
They live on this stuff. They love pedophilia. They love the drinking of blood. Aleister Crowley, who considered himself the beast, the worst person, the most evil person in the world, who was Jimmy Page's big hero, by the way.
That's right.
Really?
Crowley found out quite by accident that the more innocent the person that you kill and drink their blood, the more power you get from it, which is why they love to prey on children.
Wow.
As sick as
Is
that
that
sounds,
the
it's true.
adrenochrome?
Yes.
Yeah, Crowley, what did he write? Do thou what thou
Do what thou willst.
That is the matter of the law.
Yeah,
In other words,
exactly.
Do what you
there
can
is
do
no
to get
law.
away with it.
Page
Yeah.
had a shirt with it written on it, I think. Yeah.
Man, that's incredible. Incredible. Hey, we got a couple calls before I get too long in this. Hey, let's go to line 1, David. Hey, David, what's up this afternoon, brother?
On a lighter note,
Yeah, please.
Wouldn't be that hard to do, would it?
Puppies
talk
run
about
over in the
animal
front yard. Filming like-
Call it a
yeah.
witness.
Hey, I've got a great Van Halen story.
Please.
I had a buddy of mine in Chicago, name was Mark, and ran into him, and this is like late '79, I believe it was.
Oh yeah, Van Halen was all over the radio.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And they were getting ready to crank up their Van Halen 2 tour. And he was actually asked to be one of the technicians on their tour,
Oh wow.
light technicians. So anyway, he told me, yeah, I'm going to be with them. We're going to be on tour for like 6 months and take a break, and then get back on the road again. So anyway, we talked for a few minutes. And I said, well, I'll see you, whenever you get home. So about 3 months later, I run into him, and I'm like, I thought you were taking a break at 6 months. He goes, man, he says, let me tell you. He said, these guys are, the whole tour is like brain dead partying every day and night. He was like, and Mark was no angel, believe me. He was like probably mid-20s, and he'd done a lot of work with a lot of bands in Chicago, and so anyway, and I said, well, what happened? He said, we had some technical issues with the light show at a concert one night out west. I forget what town it was he was in. And he said, so I had to go after the concert, find the road manager and talk to him. And so he said, so I found out he was down in the dressing room with the band.
Uh-oh.
So he said, so I go down there, clear through security. He says, they opened the door of the dressing room. I walk in. He said, here's the entire band and the manager sitting there. They're all stark naked. He said there's probably 5 women for every one of them. They're all stark naked. He said, I just turned around, walked out the door, walked back to the bus, got my stuff, called a cab, went to the airport, and flew home.
That was definitely a lighter note.
Yeah.
It was a
That was
different
good.
time.
Good story.
He's a brave man and a lot of willpower to walk away from that.
I thought that's where,
Yeah.
where you go with that story. Ed.
That's willpower right there. Especially a man in his 20s.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. I mean, but that's like the epitome of rock and roll in the 70s and 80s and, basically the base debauchery of it.
Oh, yeah. That was it. Remember the hotel rooms and the...
I would put Def
Oh, yeah.
Leppard up
You know.
against any of them.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they did.
Yeah, no doubt. No
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah. And you hear some of the stories about Zeppelin and some
Oh
of the
God!
things.
Read Peter Grant's book.
Yeah.
Their manager.
Epic,
Read
yeah.
the book he wrote. It's amazing what
It was
they
a
did.
man
Yeah.
who knew how to get things done
Yeah.
right there.
You better believe it.
Ruthless,
That's
shrewd.
That's for sure.
All right, man.
Ball
Hey, I
fan.
appreciate
Anyway,
it, David. You guys
have a
have a
good
great
one.
weekend, brother.
Thanks, David. Good story.
What do we got on to Billy Bob?
Billy Bob.
All right, what we got, Billy Bob?
What's going on? Oh, yeah, I know what's going on. Debauchery, I think, isn't that in the code for rock and roll?
It should
And all
be.
that-
Should
you know,
be.
that's why they, it was a raised Baptist, so it was all my preachers out there and all burning the records way back.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Piles of them.
Yep.
And then the guy tried to blow up a bunch of them in Chicago, the disco records.
Oh,
Look it
man. Comiskey Park.
Yes.
I know you know about that.
Good story.
But look, y'all are bouncing off the walls, and if y'all were a group, I'm talking about each one of you, and I'm familiar with you. If y'all were a group, I have all y'all's albums.
All
But
right.
just saying that it is just an absolute blessing to hear Cherry
Yeah.
again on the and but Sky, you had me hopping with one shoe on and one shoe off, getting to the phone when you played that 30 days.
30
because
days in all.
in 71 I was in Germany, and Grand Funk was going to play in Frankfurt, yeah, I think it was, and had a busload of us to go up there. It was put on by, set up by the USO. The bus was,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and man, just on the floor, everybody on the floor, and the Germans, the Rads, all there, and they had blankets and hookah. Anyway, you can imagine what it's
Yeah,
the crowd
so-
level. And look here, the opener was humble pie.
Ooh,
Elizabeth
son.
Banal,
Yeah.
and that dude, Steve Marriott,
Yes.
I have never gotten over him. Look, I'll say, and I've been to some concerts and all, but listen to a lot of rock and roll. There's never been a screamer like him.
Lots of
I
energy,
don't-
baby. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's blowed out something or been long gone, but oh my
He is
Lord,
gone,
there was
yes.
never a scream. And do you remember who the guitar player, the lead player?
Peter
was
Frampton?
for them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, look at you,
Bingo.
man. Wow.
With hair, way to go,
Yep.
Terry.
Yep.
With way before he broke out by himself, come over.
Frampton
And
Comes
man,
Alive.
That's right.
We
They-
all bought it.
Oh, yeah, and
Do you feel
Funk.
like we
Oh
do?
my Lord,
That's it.
the three of them. Oh, that was. I look.
We're going to
Just,
dig out some grand fun
Oh,
for
yeah,
you in just
no
a
doubt.
moment here, Billy Bob.
I appreciate it, Billy Bob.
Yes,
We got to
sir.
go to a break,
Thank you.
man, but you
Thank you,
brought up some
buddy.
great
Y'all-
memories, brother.
Rock on.
Our album will drop, I think it's next Tuesday. Still working on the title.
Taking pre-orders right now.
Exactly. Taking pre-orders right now. All right, we're going to go to break, Sky?
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
All right. This is Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell, 93.1 Happy Hour. You guys come back. We'll see you in about 2 minutes. And the happy hour, folks. This is Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell on 93.1 Happy Hour with Pamela Dubuque. We, of course, have Ernest Sky Mosley with us.
I'm happy.
And Terry Adams here with the, he's kind of helping us fill in some of the blanks because we have so many questions and a lot of things we don't want to say, hey, this conspiracy is not necessarily true. And then you find out later on it was very true.
That's what's really scary to me. So much of the things that were ridiculed and laughed at, and we thought, oh, no way.
So is there such a thing as conspiracy theory anymore? Or is it
I think it's called spoiler alert.
Is it spoiler alert?
It's what the term you're looking for.
Yeah, because there
They
seems
just call
to be a
people
lot
that
of
to discredit them.
Exactly.
Yeah, there was a memo issued by the CIA back in the late 60s when all these crazy Americans didn't believe Lee Harvey Oswald was the lone killer of Kennedy. And they said, always call them conspiracy theorists because it diminishes their claims.
Yeah, well, it does. It makes. I mean, I was a victim of it. I thought conspiracy theorists. I thought they were crazy people sat around in tinfoil hats.
Yeah.
And little do I know, a few months later, I was making my own tinfoil hat, trying to join the group. So,
Man, that's what we should have wore today.
tinfoil.
We should have made tinfoil bunny ears.
It's not too late.
Although in this studio, we might get shocked. We might get electrocuted.
Yeah, the way with this
always a
board,
live
I
round
would
going
not
off in
recommend it. Don't add anything forward to its load.
I saw this story real quick. I know we got somebody, but let me tell you. I saw this story real quick. This was crazy. I think I saw it earlier this week. This was a FEMA worker that worked in Georgia. And he was teleported, of all places, to the Waffle House.
You don't say.
What?
To the Waffle House.
Well, we've all been there, I think.
Yes, he said he was telling his boys he wanted to go to the Waffle House and ended up at the Waffle House. This was in Georgia, and I ended up at a Waffle House 50 miles away from where I was.
Why do you think they call it dope?
Exactly. Exactly. He said that it was not a enjoyable experience, but he enjoyed where he landed.
They're
So
on
that
24 hours for
okay,
a
so
reason.
that
Do
makes
you
me-
believe in
smothered.
That's where I was
aliens
going
know
to
the
that.
go.
ability to teleport?
What do you guys think about the whole teleportation and the
I believe
Do you-
there's portals.
portals?
Yeah.
There are portals.
Do you
There's-
believe that time is linear, or we're all existing at the same time?
I think time is linear.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yep.
I'm not
I think
convinced.
I
of
thought
that.
time was so that everything didn't happen at once. Wait a minute.
I think there's just a myriad of multiple dimensions out there. Every decision you make, there's a whole another dimension if you didn't make that decision and made the other. Yeah. It's so complex we can't wrap our minds around it.
Right.
I mean, you're right. It sounds like it would be something easy that we've seen in a sci-fi movie before, but when you sit here and think about it,
Well, they do make movies about like quantum
oh
physics and quantum
Yeah,
energy
I
and
mean,
everything,
you
but
start getting into quantum entanglement and all this other stuff where this atom knows what that atom's doing across. You know, we can't wrap our minds around it.
you'll scare me. I'm going back to Jamaica.
Ant-Man. Go watch Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah. That movie was kind of weird to me,
Ant-Man.
to say the least. But so, Sky, what about you? Teleporter? You ever had a good meditating trip?
We used to have a little show. It's called Late Night Underground, and it was based on the premise of a failed experiment with time travel.
Okay.
And
Philadelphia.
somehow our flux capacitor didn't quite work right. We were not able to travel through time, but we were able to discover parallel universe is.
Really?
Yes.
Explain, please.
That was the basis of Late Night Underground. It was a little short story I put together back when CBS Sports had this huge message board, bigger than Yahoo, and it just took off. I mean, it took off. It became a whole cult movement and continued the story.
Yeah.
I could tell you about some of the universes.
Tell
we
us.
Tell the
discovered.
story. Come
Well,
on.
tell us.
I
Man, I've got
Come
to.
on. What? Come on.
Chip from Titus is on the phone and has a
All right,
question
let's
for
talk
you.
to Chip real quick.
If you don't have time for that,
Hey, wait a minute. I think I know this guy.
Hey, Chip, what's happening, buddy?
Let's keep it cool now. All right.
Hey, folks.
Hey.
Hello, old friend. Hey, old friend Sky.
Hey, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm great. Y'all sound great, and all the tunes you're playing, it just brings back memories of you and I listening to them on the Alltech Lansings on a lazy Sunday morning after a crazy Saturday night.
We started slow, but we got there quick, man. Yes. Yes.
You and I go way back, and I love you like a brother, man. And I just wanted to tell everybody to have a happy Easter.
Hey, Chip, let me
Yes,
ask
sir.
you a couple of questions while we got just a few seconds. First of
Okay.
all, Big Bar or Cheez-Its? Cheese Nips.
Jesus.
Cheese Nips. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Second, have you seen any armadillos lately?
I've shot 2 in my yard.
Okay.
Must be an inside
Yeah, he's from
story.
Titus, all right.
Yeah, I thought so.
Sky, you know I'm way out in the woods, man, and they are very damaging animals.
Yes, they are.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
Yes,
they
sir.
If
are.
you have livestock, they do. They are.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, Chip, I still got those Alltech 14s. They just need
I
they need
I knew
reconing.
you had them.
Yeah,
I knew you had
I
them.
think we blew them up 3 or 4 times. Fred took the first trip around the cone, but still got them, man.
Good deal.
They're scarred and beat up, but
Well,
they still
Well, I'd
play.
love to see you. I'd love to see you again. The last time I saw you was kind of sad situation, but we need to get together, brother.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank
All
you,
right.
Chip. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Chip.
Rock
All right,
on.
y'all have a great Easter.
See you,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Brody, you got my digits, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Chip.
All right, later.
Cheese nips. He'll get that on the way home.
All right, Sky, we're up against a break here, so let's check on out. This is Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell, 93.1 News Talk in Montgomery. Come on back in about 2 minutes.
It's a happy hour, 93.1 here in Montgomery. Sky, were you trying to bust me on some karaoke there? Because I started to go with the words.
Yeah, see, that's a real unusual version of Godzilla. That's the TV remastered mix. They did a few songs that were going to be on television.
Yeah.
And, of course, Blue Oyster Cult. For some reason, the powers that be always sandbagged them.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they should have had a much better, more lucrative career, better known.
Yeah.
It's absolutely.
Well, they had one of the greatest names. They had some hits that I remember.
Well, that was
like
the problem
but-
with the band. They started out as really America's first true, real recording heavy metal group. They were called the Thinking Man's Heavy Metal Band.
Okay.
The eighth wonder of the world. The first three albums, the black and white albums. Chip, I hope you're listening. Just landmark, groundbreaking. Then they had that hit with Reaper.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Don't fear the, they had that hit, and the record Columbia, they wanted more.
Of course.
And so it kind of messed up the creativity and the direction of the band. They seemed like they were always chasing that next hit.
They were being pushed to be more commercial.
Exactly. And it just did
Same old
not
story.
work.
Well, obviously it didn't work for Boston. How long did it take them to make that second album?
Well, they came right back with Don't Look Back. It was the third album.
Third album.
Took
'Cause I think it came out when I was in
years.
high school. And that was, which was great, but I couldn't believe Boston was
7
that
years.
good.
Basically, one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he felt. You know what he did to the record company? All right, they
tricked him.
Let's tell it.
Go ahead.
So Boston, Tom Schultz, engineer for Polaroid, at bands, and he sends the demo tape in to who was the record? I forget their label. Doesn't matter.
Capitol.
And they loved it. They're like, okay, got to come out to Hollywood.
Yeah.
And re-record this with our professionals. And they didn't know what a genius this guy was. And he told them, yeah, okay, well, sure, we'll do that. And basically gave them the same demo tape that he did in his basement. And that's their first album.
And that was their first?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you pulled over on it.
Sometimes the artist knows better than the
Well, he
handler.
created a lot of electronic stuff. Didn't
That's
he?
kind of what I figured. He was an engineer, so I figured
total
music
genius.
was probably a side thing for him.
Summer of '76 that broke out.
We got some callers there online.
I hope so. I've got you blocked out there. Okay.
Biloxi Gambler.
Gambler, yes.
What's happening, Biloxi Gambler?
Well, I'd rather listen to Sky.
That makes two of us.
Well, I mean, not
Yeah,
over y'all. I mean, but just Sky has these great stories, filling in some of the details. Some of, I mean, I knew a lot about Tom Schultz and being a one-man thing and the tape and everything. Listen, Terry.
Yeah.
I've got shady friends all over the country.
Wow. Congratulations.
And I was curious about all these protests, how they come up overnight and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a thread and I pulled on it. They get 400 a day
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, it's not spontaneous at all.
Yeah.
It's not, and it's not Soros. It's this guy named Neville Roy Singham. And he sold ThoughtWorks, and I got a note. I got my notes here.
Okay.
2017, he sold it for $785 million. He's a graduate of Howard University. And
okay.
he's living in Sri Lanka right now because he's under indictment in India and in the United States. Marco Rubio, when he was a senator, and got him investigated for being a Chinese agent.
Wow.
He gave $20 million to the Justice and Education Fund, but he packed something called the Party for Socialism and Liberation.
Oh, God.
And you'll see a lot of these signs will have PSL on them.
Okay.
They were behind the 2020 protest with the 5 PSL people were arrested, and that was after the police shooting of Elijah McClain. And then in 2023, on October the 8th, the day after the Israeli kidnapping, the big, where they raided the music festival, they had them out the next day protesting, supporting Hamas.
Of course.
And they killed 2 Israeli embassy employees in Washington, D.C., but the PSL claims they're no longer a member. And they organized the June 25 L.A. protest. They're a break-off of the Marxist-Leninist Party. they advocate for the revolutionary overthrow of capitalism and in destruction of the institution of socialism. They said that humanity today only has two choices: an increasing destructive capitalism or socialism, and that the U.S. is a dictatorship of the capitalist class. His favorite country and what he wants to do to America is he said the only country in the world that is top to bottom socialist, and what he adheres to is he wants everybody to be like, you can't guess this, North Korea.
Oh, good Lord.
That's an ideal to live up to.
He has businesses in China. And like I said, he can't live in America anymore. He's a billionaire. He sold ThoughtWorks for $785 million, but that doesn't mean anything because you've got money before that, and then money after that. And he can't go to India. He lives in Sri Lanka, and I thought, well, that was interesting that Iranian ship was. They say it was a training naval vessel. Was coming from Sri Lanka back to Iran. So check into that some more.
Okay.
I've been wanting to pass this on to you. I didn't know how to contact you, but that Party for Socialism and Liberation, and look for PSL on these protest signs. They're the ones that leave the bricks out.
Yeah.
The big pallets of bricks and stuff. And they're behind. They don't care who they support. They support Hezbollah. They support Hamas. They support ISIS. They support anything against America, and these dummy protesters fall for it.
Yep. Thank you. Thanks for the information.
And they can get protesters real quick at $400
$400 a day.
Heck yeah.
In fact,
Tax-free.
Exactly.
That Renee Good woman that quit her job to be a professional protester. You get, for what I was told, they get bonuses for stunts that make media.
Good Lord. But that makes sense.
And of course,
it's perfect.
Yeah, it does.
The whole point is
sense.
to provoke and get a reaction
Yeah.
that they can publicize.
What can we do to stop this crap?
well, this is why I got the question,
That's
and we
true.
got to come up with the answer.
I will work on that.
All right.
I could
I
sit
got it.
around and pot talk, think all kinds of things that we could bounce back and forth. We can't do anything. It's up to, and that's what Trump is against. Trump, they are anti all these people that are anti-Republican, which and anti-Trump and MAGA and all this stuff. They are just against America and trying to bring down everything that we hold. And today's Good Friday.
you're
Hope
right.
everybody's garden is in. Everything that we hold holy.
Right.
Correct.
So I mean, we are the best. So I don't know why they're trying to destroy this country, except that they're just lazy and they want everything just given to them.
Yeah.
Without.
Having to work
That's
for
what they think. But you end up like a North Korea where nobody has anything.
No, except for a couple people.
Yeah.
Well, there's no
That's it.
God, and that's
Right.
the
Exactly.
point
There's a
of
big
all this.
downfall right
Appreciate
there.
it, Biloxi
Thank
Gambler.
you,
We're
Biloxi
getting
Gambler.
up against a tight
Good
break
call.
here, Eddie.
All right. You want to take us out?
Yeah, why not?
All right, folks. This is Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell on Happy Hour. You guys join us back in about 2 minutes. 93.1. All right, folks. Sky, I got a question for you. This is Eddie Bader filled in for Greg Budell, by the way, 93.1 Happy Hour. Eric Johnson, wasn't that movie, that blues movie, wasn't that about Eric Johnson, The Crossroads?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Or is it?
That's Robert Johnson.
Robert Johnson.
Yeah,
okay,
Robert
that's
Johnson.
what it
He's
was.
Selling his soul to the devil.
Yeah, it's a Crossroads.
Yeah.
I remember that movie. It's a crazy movie.
Get Scared or
Stevie Vai, I think, was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
based on a true story, Eddie.
Yeah, well, that's what I've always heard, man. And in fact, there was a YouTuber the other day that was looking for the Crossroads of Mississippi. He was going to do a little documentary down that way.
Oh.
So does it really exist?
Yes.
I mean, do you know the name? Is it
Absolutely.
the
I know
Crossroads
what it said.
Boulevard, or-
I could, on a good day, I could tell you the exact names of the highways.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good, Scott.
Yeah.
That is pretty good.
I believe it's 61. And I don't want to try to guess any other, but it's Highway 61 is one of them.
Is it still a
down
dirt
in
road?
Mississippi?
Is
Yes.
it still a dirt road like it was in the movie?
No, but it still exists. It's
I got
still
you.
there. If you want to go down there one night, we can.
I wouldn't mind. Hey,
I would
we'll-
do that.
We'll take the tour. We'll do.
All right,
We'll do Hank
let's
here
go
and head there.
local spooky.
Okay.
You ever been up to Hank's Grave?
Yeah, quite often.
Okay.
You ever left the bottle of
You ever
whiskey up
seen
there?
any paranormal?
No, I've seen a couple of drunks stumble out of there before I stumbled in, but
that's
that's about
normal stuff
Yeah.
around here. But,
No paranormal there.
Used to be kind of a rite of passage. And if you, I'm gonna tell a little secret because it doesn't really have. We don't have many real rock bands come through town much anymore. But I used to know a way if you wanted to meet somebody that were coming to town, you knew they were the day and everything. Just go up to Hank's Grave.
Oh, yeah,
and
they're
hang
gonna
out
be
because
there.
they're gonna
Yep.
come see it.
That was 100% right there.
And that's how you. Anyway,
No, that's 100%. I remember that. And I remember, honestly, growing up as a kid, my dad took us up there, and, we were young, so we were scared as we could be, wouldn't even get out of the car. But there was always...
it's Audrey you got to fear up there.
Well, there was always liquor, there was always stuff left
Yeah,
behind.
people-
And so my dad would always tell me that's the ghost coming to party with him, and I was like, oh, okay.
I've seen some things up there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of history up there. All over Montgomery we got. So, anyway, we got a couple callers, man. Why don't we pick up with Soldier Boy?
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy, what's happening, brother?
I believe is the correct pronunciation. Yes.
Lieutenant Hood,
Oh.
Yes, sir.
you pukes, scrubs.
Been there.
Move it. Move. Okay. All right. Enough of that.
Well, there's only one person there I want to see move it, and that's it. And it's not you two guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Terry?
Hey, Guy, you there?
I'm here, sir. Yes.
Okay, guess who I saw in concert when I was in Germany? My first back in '85 in a bar.
Aerosmith.
Didn't even ever heard of them. They had just started it was Theater of Pain.
Oh, Motley Crue.
Motley Crue?
Yeah.
The Crew?
I saw Motley Crue in a big old bar. I mean, huge one, a gas house, I'd never heard of it. And guess who else I saw the first year they started touring? The first year, Dire Straits, they were great too.
Oh,
Lord.
now you're talking my language
Knopfler's
there,
my
son.
man. Love his guitar.
I
No
mean,
doubt.
Theater of Pain. I was like, who are these guys? And I loved them, and I was like, yeah, I like this, Hey, what I called for is we need to get rid of data. Mr.
Amen.
Trump is correct. Okay. What is it? Aviano, Italy, the air base there. I was TDY when I was in the military.
Yeah.
So we have an air base in Italy. Okay. They don't want to do squat. Okay. Then we got Milton Hall and Lakenheath. Am I correct? In England.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we have Zaragoza in Spain.
You got the Spaniards, and then, of course, you got the French with their white napkins.
But we don't have any bases in France.
Got nothing
Hate
for
the
them.
French.
Nothing for
Okay.
them.
So here's my question is, they want to cry, and they're worried about Putin taking over Europe. We're not going to help them.
Putin taking over Europe might be the best thing that could happen
Right.
to them at this point.
Right.
Because
You
I
might
tell you,
actually get
Putin wouldn't put up with
Seriously.
the immigration
Yeah, they have better chance of
invasion
getting
that's
their
going
country
on.
back.
Yep.
They might get to save their country.
Yeah, that's about the only thing that might save them.
I can't believe it. They won't let us fly out. I mean, we got to just close our bases in Aviano, just close our bases down there in Zaragoza, Spain, close our bases in England, because if they're not going to let us fly off, why have bases
Why
there?
bother?
Why have air bases?
No, why bother being
Amen.
it? That's right.
How much
Exactly
money,
right.
I remember when the volcano closed at Clark Air Force Base in the Philippines, when that base, the volcano shut down,
Yeah.
man, you talk about the millions and billions of dollars that were lost in the
Just
economy.
stopped. Yep.
Stopped.
Yep.
I mean, it was.
Look
the
at
ash
Selma.
was so bad they couldn't.
Remember Selma used to have a base.
Craig,
Yeah.
Craig
Okay.
Airfield. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't end well, did it?
No matter how big or small they are, they put a huge impact in on the local economy, and people don't seem to realize it until it's too late.
Yeah, it's something we need to think about
You know, when
in the
people talk
capital
about
city.
freedom,
Big time.
I've had the opportunity to go into the DMZ room, and I had that North Korean guy looking at me and eyeballing me, and I was like, I didn't have a weapon with me. A friend of mine, I was a 3C at the time, which is a computer operator and programmer, right? And he said, "Don't cross that line." He said, "They won't start a war over you, Sergeant Soldier Boy." They won't. They're not going to start. And another, the coolest thing I went through was Checkpoint Charlie. Does anybody know where that's at?
It's in Berlin, isn't
I
it?
thought so.
East Berlin,
Berlin
that's
Wall.
right.
Yeah.
I went through the Berlin Wall when it was up back in '85. My first assignment in Rhine-Main. Talk about scary. People don't appreciate it. I mean, your freedoms. They just don't. That's why I'm so tired of people talking about democracy. And a person asked me yesterday what democracy is. I asked them to spell it. They couldn't even spell it.
Of course not.
Why are you using words you can't even spell or describe?
Well, unfortunately, that's
You
the
know,
world we live in, man.
Yeah, we're not a democracy. We're a constitutional republic.
Right.
Huge
We're a
difference.
republic. That's correct. But
Huge.
you can't tell them anything because you can't talk to them
I agree.
because
They
they
don't-
won't listen.
They don't
You're
teach
right.
it.
You're
They
right.
just don't teach it, man.
And I know how to get even with all the progressive liberal women.
How's that?
I steal all their batteries.
All right, Soldier
Soldier
Boy.
Boy shoots, he
On that
scores.
On that note, Bodie, we'll let you go, man. It's good
Hey,
hollering
they
at you,
need
brother.
solar power now, okay? Those optics ain't solar powered.
I got you. We'll see you, Soldier Boy.
All right.
All right, we got somebody on line 2? No, on line 1, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got Boomer T.
Boomer T in the MGs. What's happening, buddy?
Man, let me tell you something. You can tell this guy, the man Mosley, is sitting in that studio because them twos are coming out of number solid gold.
Yeah, baby.
That's
Down
it.
wall to wall, baby.
Now, there's a
And let me
man
tell
of
you something.
sophistication. Right there.
Guy, let me tell you something. You are one hell of a man because you got Chip off that water, and he ain't out there fishing. And you got and you got Chip off that water. So when he said, I said, hell no, he's supposed to be trying to catch him stripes.
Yeah,
But let me
Chip
tell you
knows
something, guys.
things, so I have to
Hey, let me tell
play
you
it pretty
something.
close
Yeah,
with him.
good idea.
He'll tell you what, I've been knowing Chip a long time. He's a fine young fella, a heck of a darn fisherman, I tell you that right there. But anyway, hey, Mr. Adams, how you doing, sir?
Fine, sir.
Let me ask you a question. Is your mother still living on the lake?
No, she passed away 2 years ago in May.
Okay, I hate to hear about that. I thought so. 'Cause I passed by you because for a while I never saw her stop the ice cream boat anymore, so I just didn't want to know. But anyway, let me tell you something, Mr. Adams. Folks, if y'all don't know about Mr. Adams, let me tell you something. He's a fine young fella. He need to go out and buy some stuff for this man. 'Cause let me tell you something. Back in the day when it was Jubilee City Fest, when it was the rock and roll shows and the things that really nice downtown, every time we did Jubilee City Fest, Mr. Terry Adams right there always let me have a motor little cart and rode around. And I tell you right now, man, he's got the best materials and the stuff that out there going right now. Now, let's get back to Miss Pamela right there. I heard you moving away. I wish you'd come. You live in Titus. Did you move away from Titus, or are you still in Titus?
No, I'm still in Titus.
Okay, why didn't you go up here somewhere and open a stop? I'm Hopeful. Oh, my gosh, a long way from Hopeful. Anyway, but I still want to come see you. But I got a conspiracy for you.
What you got?
See, y'all, here you go. The smoking pot.
Okay.
And drinking coffee. Does the coffee taste better when you're smoking pot, or does the pot smoke taste better while you're drinking the coffee? Think about that, Captain. Think about that. Now, let me ask you a question. Do y'all believe in hypnotizing?
Of course.
Yeah, I do, too. I believe in hypnotism. So, look here, why don't we get somebody to go up there and hypnotize some of this crazy son of guns up there in the damn Capitol up there and make them do some crazy-ass stuff and go to work? They like tricky, shiny things, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, they do, Boomer T.
Shiny things.
That
we
they
can
do.
take somewhere. We can put Schumer in a coma, boy. Yes, sir. Okay, I just want to this, sir. And we can do that, boy. So why don't we get a bunch of damn hypnotists and go to Washington?
Not the worst
That's all I
idea.
gotta say.
I like
hey,
the
guys,
plan.
y'all, everybody have a happy Easter. I hope you find all your eggs. Boys and girls, enjoy your mom and daddies and your families.
Amen.
Everybody remember, if it wasn't for Jesus, ain't none of us going to be sitting here enjoying our lives.
That's right.
God bless each and every one of y'all, and God bless America. And I'll see you when I see you.
See you, Boomer T.
Testify. Yes, sir.
All right, let's keep taking calls. Have we got a second?
We need to.
We need to wrap it? All right, well, let's take a break then. We're going to come back. We got 3 more callers. You guys wait. Well, as soon as we come back, we'll start talking on the phone again. I think one of them's Sam.
Pam from
Pike
Pike
County?
Yes, that's the guy.
Okay, stay tuned. Don't want to miss that.
That's right. Happy The 93.1 Happy Hour. Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell today. Got some great friends like Terry Adams, Pamela DeBue, and Ernest Sky Mosley in the studio with me. You know, Sky, you do pick out some of the best music. It's like you should think about being a DJ. I don't know if you've ever considered, doing that, spinning the hits.
I should tell you about when I first applied here.
Oh
sometime.
yeah.
No. Let's
story,
go.
Sky.
Somebody might be listening, but
So what you're
I
saying
thought about it,
without
yeah.
saying it is you weren't a natural. I kind of think you were a natural, but
let's put it this way. I was told I'd learned some bad habits, Eddie.
oh
Yes.
yeah, but some of the bad habits make you the best people sometimes.
It all worked out in the end.
It did.
Yeah.
Worked out. And
That-
I'll
that's-
tell you what.
That's the main thing.
I'm glad you stuck with it because I'd have never met you otherwise.
It was tough, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. It got. Well, anyway.
Boot Camp 101.
Yes.
All right. Well, we got a couple callers. Let's talk to Sam real quick. Sam, what you doing this afternoon?
Well, I'm monkeying around the farm. I'm waving at my father. He's leaving Troy, headed for Montgomery.
Oh boy.
I'm loving on my kitties. I got kittens and cats.
That's good.
But I forgot why I called. We're Kay Ivey, our governor. We all love my mom. She just recently got out of the hospital.
Yes.
And so I was running around. I thought I'd get her a little care basket put together.
That's sweet of you.
And yeah, man. So I rode down to Florida. Went down to the Florida line.
Okay.
And I was a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
And I got her one of those fancy vapes. I'm not gonna get nothing from the package store. That'd be tacky.
Okay.
Anyway, no.
Did you
I'm
mail it to her?
going nowhere.
Did you take
know,
it? You giving her door-to-door service? What are you doing here?
Oh, well, we're all related. That's me, Ma, all us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got nowhere to go with that.
Well, you could
But,
always get
but
Joey, the little fireman, to deliver it. Him and Meemaw got a little something special going.
Yeah.
hmm In fact, she called. I think it was
Oh,
yesterday she called in.
She needs a new dog. We got it. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. I guess. Anyways, but I did ride down to Florida, and the traffic was brisk, and all the laws out, all the pre-holiday.
Yeah.
But check this out. When I crossed the Florida line, there was a new one. They had a gauntlet of the deputy vehicles lined up. There was like 8 on one side of the road, and they were using laser. I hadn't heard laser on the old radar detector in a long time.
Wow.
But as long as everybody acts right, they'll. It's a choke point right there where they sell those lottery tickets.
Yeah, well, it's
That's where they
also
were lined up.
nice to know they got enough officers down there to cover that. Maybe we could.
Yeah.
try
There
that
was a
here.
real presence.
That'd be something neat.
There was a real presence. I felt safe going up and down the road.
Well, that's good, Sam. That's good. Did you get your lotto ticket?
Yes, I did. I have to, man, while I'm down there. And I'm a flower lover. I went down searching for flowers, and by golly, I found what I was looking for. So.
Well, I'm glad you found it, man. I am glad you found it.
Well, it'll keep me from just going completely crazy.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's antisocial.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Really want to know. All right, I'm out, man.
All right, Sam. Well, have a good holiday, brother. We'll holler at you on Monday.
Okay, like I said, God bless. We love you. All right.
See you, brother. Hey, let's go to talk to TS, the finest pecan pie making woman I've ever met.
Ain't no doubt about that.
Hey, TS.
Hey! Hey, Sky?
Yes.
Oh, wait. First, I want to thank all of you guys for doing the show so great. Greg is going to be so proud when he redoes it.
I love that.
Okay, Sky?
Yes.
Do I have to request just rock and roll, or can I see if you can find any of my weirdness?
Well, I'll take that as a challenge. Go ahead.
Okay.
What's on your mind?
All right. Anything by Ry Cooter?
Oh, yeah, okay. I like a little slide guitar every now and then, yeah.
Okay. If you can't find that, maybe Doug Psalms?
What's the last name again? I missed that.
Doug
Psalms. Doug Psalms.
Okay. I'm not that familiar
Now,
with
if you can find some Ry, that would be nice.
I'm very familiar with Ry Cooter's work.
Ry Cooter's cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's a Randy Newman, but it's not appropriate for Good Friday, so we'll
Well, it is
do
Randy
it another
Newman,
day.
so.
It is
People
short.
got
It
nobody.
is for short people. If you can keep your hat on, but no,
That's pretty
it
good.
is
I remember
not.
that song.
That's actually pretty
It
good.
is not. It's not Good Friday appropriate.
I
I'm
understand.
sorry.
All right.
I
Well,
will
we'll do
have
this
to
again
ask
on a
for
non-good
forgiveness.
Friday, and we'll play it.
Yeah, I love you more.
Love you, hon.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, we got a caller on line one. I don't have my
Jason,
glasses.
it's
so
Jason C. He got disconnected before because his phone died, so he
Oh.
called back.
What up, Jason?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How are y'all this afternoon?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
I heard Pamela talking about time earlier, and I've had something bugging me for a while, and I sound crazy when I say it, but I was actually talking to my wife last night in bed before we went to sleep about it, and she was like, and she's always telling me to just shut up about conspiracies and this, that, and the other, and she actually she was like, yeah, that makes sense. So I want to tell the world. I want to tell y'all in the world.
All right, come on.
Tell us.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. October is oct for like octopus, octagon, 8 sides, right?
Right.
I believe that should be the 8th month.
Right.
November. Nova should be the 9th month. December, decimal system based on 10. December should be the 10th month of the year. January should be the 11th. February should be the 12th. And March should be the 13th. April 1st should be the beginning of our calendar year based on a 13-month, 28-day schedule, and it would also line up with the lunar cycles of the complete year. 13 times 28 is 364, with the day at the end of the year and before the beginning for a day of reflection. And I believe in the 1500s, they shifted the calendar back like 8 or 9 days, and that made where March 22nd or 20th, whatever the spring equinox is, it should naturally be on April 1st. And April, I believe means birth or rebirth. And doesn't that make sense, or am I losing my mind?
No,
'Cause
actually,
I think I've heard this
there's a
somewhere.
theory out there. I've seen that several times on, I guess it's on internet, but probably on TikTok. But yeah, that exactly what you said, exactly how you put it.
It is in the old calendar before we switched calendars.
Bulgaria.
The first day of
Yeah.
spring was the new year.
Yeah, which makes sense, right?
Which makes sense.
What if that is it's like shifting and it's messing with our chakras because we're misaligned with the timeline of our calendar years? What if that's just I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't say there wouldn't be
Time
nothing
was
to
always
it. Just
explained it.
from a guy that used to work shift work, I can tell you that men
Yeah.
and women are not made to work at night. So
Mm-mm.
it definitely
No,
messes with the head.
No.
It definitely
Well,
messes with the head.
time I always said. I heard time was like a man-made construct to put a limit on something we'll never understand, and all.
It's so everything doesn't happen at once.
I feel so much better. I
should be
don't know
right.
how many thousands of people have heard that today, but I feel so much. I want everybody to know.
Well, there you go, Jason. I appreciate it,
Well,
man.
thank you so much for letting me express.
No
that.
problem, man.
Thank
You have a
y'all.
good weekend.
Thank you, buddy. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Have you seen the thing about how all the turtles' backs have a calendar on it? And
no,
the size, the turtle back, the pattern is like rings of
Okay.
like these, whatever geometric shape they are. But the number of them is like the number of days that should be in a month, and then the number of months that should be in the year. And it's
Really?
every species of turtle.
No, I didn't know this. I've never heard of this.
The back is supposedly a calendar.
So now I'm suddenly going to grab some turtles out of the boat ramp this afternoon.
We'll have to check that out.
Very
But if we don't take this break, we're not going to have any time to take our next break.
All right, well, let's break,
Yeah.
man. Let's break. Hey, Bubba, hold on to it, man. We're going to come right back after probably about a 3-minute break. 93.1 here in Montgomery. Eddie Bader filling in for the always sexy Greg Budell. Sky Mosley, let me ask you a question.
That was not Rockhooter. I heard slide guitar, and
well, how many
that
times
man
have you
could cut
seen-
glass or melt steel.
How many times have you seen Allman Brothers?
Oh, well over 100, sir, that I can
That's what I
prove.
figured.
Never saw him with Dwayne Allman.
Really?
No, I was too young. Dwayne died in 1971. He was 24 years old.
So what was the first one you saw?
75.
75.
75. And, of course, Barry Oakley was dead. The glory days were over. And then saw him again and again. When they reunited in 1989, they were going to play 4th of July at Oak Mountain. Buddy of mine, man, we're going. You know, I've already got. I said, I'm not going. Because I had come in at the end, and it was disappointing, the Arista years and all that. And music was changing in the early 80s, and the Allmans were just lost, the drugs. And so anyway, my buddy Jeff Schofield, I'll mention his name, he insisted. We went up there 4th of July, and they had reunited with Warren Haynes on guitar, Alan Woody on bass, true to Dwayne Allman's original vision. I had no idea what I was in for. And I want you to know, they opened up, first song, first album, Don't Want You No More, and I saw grown men weep.
Yeah.
It was like a second chance at love.
Yeah.
So then now it's on.
Yeah.
So I kind of made a career for a while out of doing the
Where's the farthest away you traveled?
we went to the Beacon Theater every year.
Is that right?
The Allmans played over 300 consecutive sold-out shows on Broadway. Wow. On Broadway at the Beacon Theater, and they'd have guests, Eric Clapton, Dave Mason, Delaney and Bonnie, names Dr. John, Taj Mahal, Kev Moe, Robert Cray. You never knew who you were going to get. And they do like 8 to 12 shows at the Beacon. And it was a happening.
Oh, I bet.
So I've got stories.
I bet.
And I made some friends with some of the. Anyway, enough about that.
I got you. Well, we got a few phone calls.
Yeah.
I told Bubba we'd pick him up on line 2.
You
Bubba, what's
asked
going
me.
on with your brother?
Bubba, right here.
I
There it
just,
is.
hey, enjoying y'all's show.
Thank you, Bubba.
And I'm about to get a cup of coffee with me and my wife, out doing a couple of errands and listening to y'all talking rock and roll and bands. And I'm sure Sky, I take it, Eddie, you've been to Sandy Creek before. Too,
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
you?
Oh, yeah.
And Mother's Finest and
Mother's
Oh,
Finest.
yeah. Now that was a rocking group,
Yeah.
man. Right
Mother's
there.
Finest.
that band was bad. They knew how to do it. But hey, real quick, don't want to hold up long. I had this little Easter joke I heard today. I thought, man, I'm gonna call and put it on there.
Come
It's
on.
corny, but it's funny. So when Peter Cottontail lost his tail, what did he do?
I don't know. What did he do when he lost his tail?
He went to the retail store.
Ladies and gentlemen, no more calls.
Oh, we are done for the day.
We have
Da-da-da-da.
Hey, man, I appreciate
Hey,
you calling, Bubba. Do me a favor this weekend. Go
Hey.
sell one of my houses.
Hey, there you go. I
He
got
don't
to
ask
go
for
into contract
much, does he?
myself now. But hey, real quick, Good Friday's good because Sunday comes.
That's right.
Amen.
Jesus is risen and he loves you.
He is
That's
risen
exactly
indeed,
right.
brother. That's right.
Amen.
All right. Enjoy, guys.
Thank you, Bubba.
See ya.
All right, let's jump on over to Kilroy on line 1.
Kilroy. Wow.
Hey, Kilroy, what's happening, brother?
What a day this has turned out to be.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody.
How you doing, bro?
Hey.
Oh, doing okay, I guess. No, that's a lie. No, but hey, I haven't had a chance to listen to almost any of you guys' shows much lately, and I was just in my car and I was flipping channels, hit 93.1, and I thought I hit the wrong button because I heard the Allman Brothers. I must have done somebody wrong.
Yeah,
They
brother.
don't play that on the radio. You don't hear that on the radio around here.
You do when we got
So
Scott
I
Mosley.
The closest I ever, that's a long story, but yeah, I've gotten in some serious trouble about it. So I get it all out of my system when I come in here at 3 o'clock sometimes.
That's right. I said Sky Diggity must be on the show today.
Yep.
So let's tune into Sky and my buddy Eddie and Miss Pamela and see what's going on. So I just wanted to say hello, but hey Sky, I'm gonna go see your buddy Warren Haynes next weekend. Actually,
He's just one of the nicest people you'd ever meet. No star trip on Mr. Haynes.
Really?
No, sir. He is wonderful.
I-
He treated me like a decent human being, so you know he's all right.
I met him one time. It's been several years ago at the Impact, and him and Matt Apps were there. It was Government Mule. In fact, we're going to see Mule. It's actually a 3-day blues rock festival down
Wow.
there, and the remaining members of whatever they've pieced together, Little Feat will be there as well.
Oh man, you're hitting on all cylinders. I played some feet earlier.
Yeah,
Big,
sure did.
Big fan. Warren Haynes, man, we hung out. Anyway, I don't have time for that, but he's just wonderful human being.
If I meet him, can I name drop you? Will he remember you?
He won't remember me. Man.
Name drop him anyway.
Tell
anyway,
him
just
this.
so you can
Tell him. Ask him if he remembers having a veggie burger with some guy at in Birmingham at City Fest back in the '90s.
A veggie burger.
Veggie burger would be the key word you want to use
Okay,
there with
okay.
Warren. And
I'm hoping that's code for something.
it is code for something. Warren will know what it means.
Okay, good deal. Good deal.
Absolutely. If I might have a veggie burger myself.
You go ahead on that, boy, man. Just hold the pickles.
There you
Don't
go.
forget.
Be careful, Gilroy.
Yeah. Love you, man. You all right?
Have a good weekend, brother.
Love you guys. Keep up the good work.
Thank you,
Rock
man.
on, rock on. That's a man who knows his music right
no
there.
doubt.
Let me
All
tell
right,
you.
Sky, I kind of feel like we're up against the
We are.
last
It's
hour, are we not?
It's time. Yeah, top of the hour. We got to
All right.
go.
You guys, we're going to take a break for a couple of minutes. Come on back to hear the last hour of the show. I'm going to get Pamela to serenade us.
Oh, right. You don't want to miss that.
Happy Hour. Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell. Some great friends like Terry and Pamela and Sky. Sky, you nail it with the music, by the way.
That means a lot to me, that spirit of radio. I hope we can maybe just take just a moment and discuss that, because that's what it's always been about for me. Just to, can I give you the lyrics real quick?
Please.
Begin the day with a friendly voice, because it's kind of hard to understand Geddy Lee sometimes. He gets up in that upper range, friendly voice, a companion, unobtrusive. Plays that song that's so elusive, and your magic music makes your morning move.
Yep.
Off on your way, hit the open road. There's magic at your fingers. That's a radio dial. For the spirits ever linger, undemanding contact in your happy solitude. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I moved around a lot as a kid.
Great words.
And it is. It's beautiful, man. And I moved around a lot as a kid. The spirit of radio. The first friend I always made in every new city, radio disc jockey.
Radio guy.
That's my first friend. Yeah. And it's something that I think we forget about, how fortunate we are to be in this business. And what we do, think about it, just item 7 of the reasons I love radio, talk radio. We give people, just regular citizens, a voice, a platform, if you will, to express their views and their opinions to thousands of people.
Yep.
Absolutely free.
One of the few left.
Yes.
Left.
Actually, one of the few left.
Yes,
That's right.
as Neil Peart wrote, let's see, get this. Invisible airwaves crackle with life. Bright antenna bristle with the energy. Emotional feedback on a timeless wavelength. Bearing a gift beyond price. Almost free.
Almost free.
You nailed it.
Okay, the spirit of radio.
That's it.
Still believe in it.
And it's funny, we moved around a lot as a kid, but a lot of our stuff was overseas. So it would usually take us a couple of weeks to find the American radio station, USA Radio, I believe is what it was called. It would come in every so often. But for the most part, the radio stations we didn't get the good kind of music y'all had here. We had a whole lot of calls to prayer type music, I guess would be the best way to put it.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got into albums and a lot of that real soon because radio wasn't that great. But
I was raised pretty much on KC 95 Real Rock Radio.
Is that
St.
right?
Louis, yes, sir. Which is the oldest continuous rock format station in the United States. It's 1966.
Haven't changed formats.
Wow.
No, and they're the
Wow.
oldest in the whole country. KC, Sweet Meat the Pig. You got to remember old Sweet Meat, man. They changed the logo. He started out. He got a spleef in his mouth.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and I've got some of the old shirts. I've got a jacket with old Sweet Meat on it, but they changed that. You know,
Try to get more
political
PC?
correctness. Yeah,
Yeah, buddy.
he's a little different. Sweet Meat got a real change of demeanor. There.
I got you.
Anyway.
Hey, we got a caller. Let's pick up line 1, why don't we?
All right, who's calling?
It's Lewis.
Hey, Lewis. How you doing, man?
Hey, y'all. Yeah, this is Lewis. I've been hearing y'all talking about music, and I'm like, I would love to encourage y'all to come out to the Capitol Oyster Bar some of these Sunday evenings.
We were just talking about you,
we
man.
were talking about you off air.
Off air, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We've got some, you're talking slide guitar. The last weekend, last Sunday of the month, I think the 26th, I got Little Ed and the Blues Imperials out of Chicago, and his uncle was Mr. Hutto, one of the original blues slide guitarists.
Wow.
Little Ed, oh man, he make you sit up and listen. So anyway, you're talking about it. You're talking my kind of, I grew up rocking it too, and there wouldn't be no rock without the blues. I'm telling you.
That's right.
So, yeah, sir. That's where it started. So,
That
I
is
just
the
wanted to give you
truth.
encouragement. Come see what's going on down here, man. I got some killer shows lined up this spring.
Excellent, Lewis.
Yep.
Well, we do. We need to take a field trip down there.
We really do.
That would be an awesome.
Yeah, I've
awesome
been
Friday.
a patron since you were out on the Southern Bypass.
Yes, that's what we were talking about.
Long time ago, man. Getting them Royal Reds and then, oh yes, sir. Been some good times.
So, this is our 30th year owning the restaurant. My wife started working there in the late 80s.
Wow.
We bought it in '96, and I've been doing live music for 29 years. So
Yeah, and you do a great job,
you do
and
a
it's something
great
that,
job
that
of it.
is. If it wasn't for you in Montgomery, where would we
Where
be
we get
for
our
live
music?
music?
Honestly, where we get our live music?
Yeah, there's no
I
audience
do love
anymore.
it. if I didn't love it, let me tell you, that's one good thing about my wife. She never told me I had to quit.
You better hang on to her.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Yeah, he could have said, you got to quit losing money. But she never did. She knew I loved it, so here we are.
There we go. Well, man, it's great hearing from you, Lewis. I hope we'll make it down there pretty soon, man. I'd love to be a great Friday afternoon.
I'm one of those that rarely calls, but you got me today. But I listen, if I'm in my truck, I'll listen to see what's going on.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Well, Lewis, you have a great weekend, brother.
Down the road. Happy Easter, y'all.
Thank you. You
Yes,
too,
sir.
Lewis.
Rock on, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate what you do. Good man.
That's a great man. And again, small business in Montgomery. To me, that's what Montgomery has always been about, small businesses. Because these are the people, and I used to happen with me with the pizza place. Whenever anybody wants to do any fundraising or anything like that, they send them out to the local businesses, and that's what generally will support them. So, give your small businesses some attention. Don't always hit your Domino's, your big places. It's your small businesses that actually keep things going. And in today's time, it ain't that easy running a small business by no means.
Stay off the internet. Try to find it locally first.
100%. 100%. 100%.
Now, I'm going to take you up on this field trip idea.
Yeah, dude, I think it's a great idea to go down there.
Yeah. I missed out. We did a meet and greet for the Alabama Unfiltered crew. They all came down about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And I've missed less than 5 days, the whole 8-9 years I've been here. I got sick in the studio. We were all going to.
Oh my
I swear, we were all going to Cowboys, and I love seafood.
Yeah.
And taking Scott and the ladies and everything. And about 11 a.m., it hit me. I started, really feeling bad, and I had the chills and the shakes.
Oh,
I
man.
didn't know I had walking pneumonia.
Oh my gosh.
So by noon, man, I knew I wasn't gonna make it.
Yeah.
And so I had to
bail on.
I had to bail on. So I missed the Capital Oyster Bar trip.
Dude, we definitely need to do that.
Did I mention I'm the luckiest man in the South?
You've mentioned that a few
Okay.
times.
Okay, just checking.
Well, the location they got down there is great. The scenery, you can just sit there and watch the river, is absolutely amazing. I wish we had more of that downtown.
I used to
That's the
have a
downtown
friend
I
who
want.
kept his boat there.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, it was the best. Yeah. Because
That's-
you just go to the restaurant and walk right on
Yeah.
it, come right back, listen to some music.
That's the way I love it.
Yeah, it's a great location down there.
Terry probably remembers this. Sky, you should remember this. Pamela, I don't think you were in Alabama, I'm pretty sure. But the river raft race, which I always talk about, why can't we have that back?
We can't have nothing nice, Eddie. That's
we can do
why.
it down Mortar Creek if we need to. I mean, I don't understand what the
It's
problem
just
is.
hard to get people involved right now in events like that in the city because there's so much liability involved, I think.
That's a good
my
point that I
opinion.
did not consider. I didn't consider that at all. Yeah, I didn't consider that because somebody has got to be responsible for it. Somebody's going to organize it. Somebody's got to buy some insurance.
You want to put up the money?
No, I'm
Me
good.
either.
I was going to put up a raft though.
Well, I know we'd participate, and that's kind of rare too. People don't want to
Yeah.
participate like they
Yeah,
used to.
I think it was Szymanski that brought in the Dragon Boat races a couple years ago, and that I enjoyed seeing that. And again, that's not something I think I would ever see in Montgomery, but we brought in an outsider, and he had some outside ideas. What do you know? What do you know?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Sky, how we doing on time, buddy?
Oh, we better take a break. We
Okay.
got, Greg Bedell's got a lot of sponsors, man.
He's a very popular man.
He has
Does
a lot
pretty
of
well.
sponsors.
He's got
Yeah.
a
So,
popularity.
and we got to hit him
All
because
right.
he'll get all upset with us.
All right, well, let's hit these, and we'll come back and talk to Miss Connie. Woo! Welcome back into Happy Hour. This is Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell. Got my buddy Sky Mosley with me.
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
He's grinning from ear to ear. Pamela
Roll
Depew is here
Tide,
laughing
where's the party?
A little bit embarrassed, I think.
Yeah.
And of course we got Terry Adams. Terry, I've always thought of you too as the Terry Adams guy that has the best job in the world because you get to play at the dealership. I mean, every motorcycle you ever want is in your showroom.
Yeah.
And I've always been very envious of that.
Well, it's the American dream, Eddie. When you can turn your passion and make a living at it, that's
So-
the American dream. in my
So
humble
much.
opinion.
Yeah, when work is not work anymore.
Right.
I mean, that's 100%. But here's the only other problem I would have. Say I've got this nice Kawasaki 650 in there, and I want it, but somebody comes in to buy it. Well, I'm supposed to let them buy it, but they're kind of like having to give up one of my toys, and I don't know if I could do that.
It's tough. It's hard.
That's what
You know, we can put anything we want in demo, and I can ride it. But when you do that, you lose money, and I don't want to lose money.
Yeah,
because
I
we
could-
have to make ends meet.
I
so
could see
don't.
the struggle, my friend. I
It's
could
a
really see
struggle.
the struggle.
It is a struggle.
As a kid, I mean, growing up at Highland Gardens, everything was about motorcycles. That's all we
Oh,
did
yeah.
was just ride.
You know, with gas at $4 a gallon and going up, I mean, we sold 6 or 7 bikes, I think, Saturday.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, do you
People are
guys have
figuring
those?
it out.
I've seen some of the scooters that get like 70 miles to the gallon
Oh,
and stuff
God.
like that.
Some of the, like the 125 Bergman Suzuki gets over 100.
Wow.
Holy cow! Now, how's the maintenance on those type bikes? Do we get longevity like we do on a good old two-stroke?
Heck yeah.
Okay,
it's
good.
it's a, 4-stroke, and you won't ever find a street legal 2-stroke anymore. They're gone.
Yeah, they're-
But everything's 4-stroke. They're not terribly fast, but
Yeah.
you'd get out on the boulevard, not the interstate, but the boulevard with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Well, I do enjoy a dirt bike.
Oh God, I did too. That's what I grew up on.
Yeah, me too. I had a street bike for a while, but a state trooper gave me a long lecture one time on the side of the road and talked me how to get rid of my bike. So
It's,
it was probably a
just,
good
it's
idea.
very hard to go the speed limit on a sport bike.
Yes,
It's next to impossible to go the speed limit.
Especially when you're a group of like 5, maybe 6 other riders. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes a lot of self-control.
It does. Let's go to caller here. We got Miss Connie on line 1. Hey, Miss Connie, how you doing?
Hi, guys. I'm enjoying this show so much.
Thank you.
Greg should let y'all do this once a month. Tell him he needs to set up a once a month Friday for y'all to do this.
Well, thank you, Miss Connie. That's very flattering.
It's great to hear
And,
your voice,
yes.
Miss Connie.
Yeah, and Terry, I'm waiting for my Saturday night. I'm waiting for you to come back. But anyway.
We all are.
No, don't get too
but yeah, I'm enjoying the show, enjoying the music. But I tell you what, I grew up in the 1950s, and you still to me. And of course, I grew up listening to the Grand Ole Opry. That was my
Right.
music, and the country. And back then you had to actually be able to sing.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you
No
had to
auto
sing.
tunes.
all you might have was a guitar, maybe a fiddle, maybe a keyboard or something, but you had to sing. Nowadays, they got all these instruments and they make all this noise, and they got auto-tune, so somebody can be the worst singer in the world and auto-tune it and sound great.
Exactly right.
So I miss those days, and actually, I was commenting to my husband the other day. We were so blessed to grow up. We were both born in 1946. We'll turn 80 this year. And but to be a child in Alabama in the 1950s was the best possible world.
That's an amazing time, no doubt.
And I know people get sick of hearing about the good old days, but those were good old days.
The only thing I got a question about that, Miss Connie, is how hot did you guys have to get without any AC?
But it was different. I don't think it was just
Well, you know what?
That's what I
You
would like
get
to
used to it, and now we had like a house fan where you had the fan in the ceiling,
Right.
and it drew the air through the house, and so you'd open windows and do stuff, and then of course you sit outside under a shade tree sipping iced tea or lemonade,
And you didn't know any different.
I think that's the
Right,
key right,
right.
there. You
Yeah.
didn't know any different.
Right, because now it would be hard because when you adjust to air conditioning, then it's hard.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm spoiled
But if
on
that's
that.
what you live with, it's not hard.
No, not at all.
I grew up north, and we did not have air conditioning at all in the house until I was in high school. I think my parents put like a window unit
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
the living room. And I mean, it's only about a month of heat, but it gets very humid and hot up
Yeah.
there.
No
and
doubt.
it doesn't last nearly as long as here, but it gets hot, and you just, if you don't know any different,
no
you don't
relief.
know.
Right. And, well, the humidity is the worst thing.
You ain't kidding.
You know, because we lived, when my husband was in the military, we lived in Oklahoma for a while, and it would get just as hot, if not hotter, but it was dry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it
totally
didn't feel
different.
as hot.
Completely.
Yeah.
My sister lived in Tucson. She lives in Tucson again, but I went and visited her about 10 years ago when she lived there, and it was about 90 degrees one morning when I woke up, but it felt like
Didn't feel like it, right?
75.
Yeah.
Felt comfortable.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. But
Definitely.
anyway, like I said, I'm enjoying this show.
Well,
and,
thank you for calling, Miss Connie.
And y'all just have a, well, I celebrate Passover and days of unleavened bread, but I celebrate it as a Christian
Mhm.
because people don't realize that in that Passover Seder and in these high days that it pictures Christ. Now, the Jews don't see it that way, but it does. And if I celebrated anything, it would be Resurrection Sunday, not
There you
Easter.
go. There you go.
So, but that's just me, and I have a daughter who's Catholic, and I have one who's like me. That, well, I hate to use the term messianic because I'm really not. I'm a Christian, but I keep the God's feast days. Okay, and but I just respect whatever, as long as you worship God and
Your
stay
heart's in the right
close and
place.
your
That's exactly right.
right. Well,
right.
anyway, y'all have a good
You too, Miss
Resurrection Day,
Connie.
Easter, Passover, whatever.
You have a good one.
thanks.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye-bye. That's a nice call.
I know, she's sweet.
That was sweet.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very
kind indeed.
Yep. Ain't no doubt. All right, so how much time do I have, Scott?
You got about 2 minutes. We want to stay on schedule.
Well, it's
Yes.
Friday. I mean, do we really want to stay on schedule?
No, if we don't, see,
Well,
it
Ellen's
all
gonna
backs
call
up
right
on the
after.
end.
Ellen, the movie Maven, calling in a couple minutes. So yes,
Okay.
let's go ahead and take the break so we're ready for her. I suppose.
Well, you
Oh,
just
now
say the
you
word.
got something to do, right? Mm.
Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to play something for my wife, Martha.
Oh,
before-
nice.
Not now.
Okay.
But I'm setting it up. So,
All right.
you
Well,
wanna
take
go
us
ahead
out.
and
Yeah,
take
take
us
us
out?
out on a break, and we will come back. Hopefully, we'll have the movie Maven on at 5:30. Eddie Bader, fill in for Greg Budell.
He may not know whether he's coming or going.
Oh, good.
Sorry about that.
The extra. Hey, Martha, we did a song just for you. Now, Sky,
She commented on the stream.
okay, so
she's listening. Okay.
refresh my memory because that song sounds really familiar. Was it from a movie?
No, it's it sounds familiar. It's Brian Ferry who did a lot of soundtracks.
Don't Pay the Ferryman.
Close, but that was Roxy Music.
Oh,
I know that song too. I couldn't have told you who sings it, but I love that song.
Yeah, when we were talking
Love
about
is the drug.
oh yes, yes. Martha actually mentioned that Pamela might really like this band.
I liked it.
That's good music.
Yep.
Okay.
I could not tell you who sang it, but I know the song.
It just sounded. I swear, I've heard it in like that movie Labyrinth or something. It's
I
just,
just
it's
looked
been
it up
used in
and it was in
some
Lost
soundtrack.
in Translation. But
That's it. That's it.
great movie too. By
Yeah.
the way, love that movie. Speaking of movies, we have the movie Maven on.
Nice. Nice.
Yes, yes.
Well done.
Ellen, are you there, Ellen?
I'm here.
How are you doing?
I'm good. It's been a very good Friday.
It has been a good
It
Friday.
has.
It has. I've seen your list of movies, but I'm going to ask you something I always want to ask. I'm usually gone by the time you come on. Have you been
Okay.
watching Shrinking? Is that not like the best thing out there right now?
I love Shrinking.
Me
In
too.
fact, I
Is
just
that the
finished
Jason
the season
Segel?
finale. Yeah.
Harrison Ford and yeah.
Jason Segel's in it.
Yeah.
I want to watch that. Is
It
that on
is-
Apple TV?
Yes. I don't know. It's on that streaming
Yeah,
box we got.
It is.
Okay.
It is so good though.
Every single episode, it makes me laugh, it makes me cry, it makes me think, and it's just really cleverly written. And you really, I mean, you can love and hate the characters, but you still want to just keep finding out what's going to happen
Exactly.
in
And
their lives.
I love the idea that we all have friends like that because they're all very smart, very sharp people. I mean, nobody lets nothing slide in that show. And that's kind
Yeah.
of the people we have in our lives. We let nothing slide with each other.
Yeah, lots of fun sarcasm and just clever, biting commentary.
Yes, I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so what kind of suggestions you got as far as movies go?
Well, I've actually been watching more TV shows, but since Pamela is there, I wanted to bring up a movie that I watched that she will love. It's called
I
Forbidden
already know.
Fruit.
I already know.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay, where can I watch it?
Oh, it's only in the theater right now, unless you have some magical powers. But
I don't.
It will probably come on streaming.
You
soon,
went
'cause,
you
know,
went
they
to
don't
watch it in
last.
theaters?
Okay,
you have magical powers. I see. Okay, I gotcha.
She is the movie Maven. Hello.
Okay.
Well,
We'll
all right,
watch
now,
this in
exactly
another realm.
Which movie are we talking about?
Forbidden
It's called
Fruits.
Forbidden Fruit.
Okay.
And I don't think Greg really appreciates my love of teen drama horror movies.
No, he doesn't get it.
He doesn't get
He
it.
doesn't get it. But hello, I mean, did you and I are close enough in age that like when The Craft came out, Now and Then, I mean,
It was
like
what I call this is the cross between The Craft and The Mean Girls.
Jawbreaker, like just high school
Yes.
girls, high school movies like that. Drop Dead Gorgeous,
Yes.
just like
That
crazy
was a good
weird
movie.
movies.
That was a good movie.
I
Right.
love those.
So you have seen that. What are you giving it? What, is it worth seeing? Should we all go see it? Or should we be like Master Thespian and go see that one movie? Like he's gone 3 times, I think.
Oh, to see
yeah,
Project
he
Hail
highly
Mary.
recommends Project Hail Mary, which I haven't checked out yet. But
I think we'll be able to check it out this weekend on the Magic Box.
I would definitely, when it comes on streaming, watch it.
Yeah.
It's a very like they're saying it's the next like girls cult classic movie.
Really? Well,
I
Ryan,
kind of
with
think
Ryan
it
in
is. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like-
mean, it's super fun, and I love
Just-
Lily Reinhardt as the like main cult leader.
Yes, I know. Well, I like her a lot. I watched her in Riverdale, and I love that
Yeah.
show.
Me too. That's where I learned about her.
But
And
I
the other
really
girl in
like
it is-
the one who plays. Gosh, I forget her
Yeah,
name, but she's
Lola
from
Tongue is her name.
the
Some
no.
right term pretty.
Yes, I know her. And then the one who's in the Mike Flanagan horror shows, The Haunting of Hill House. What's her name? And she was Love in the series You.
Oh.
I don't remember
know
her
her
name,
Can't
but
lost
she's.
me.
I didn't
Tricks.
recognize the 2 other girls, but now that you say that, I do think I saw her in Love.
I will find her name.
All right, what else you got besides chick flicks?
Okay,
Come on, you got some dude
so
movies in there, some war movies,
back-
something?
No more movies.
Oh, it's Victoria Pedretti.
Okay.
She's good.
I've been watching Emily in Paris, and it's one that started in 2020, I think, and
Okay.
I kind of was too snobby back then. I was like, oh, if it's popular, then I'm not going to like it. That's
I get that.
my attitude a lot.
I totally
but
get that.
now that enough time has passed and it's endured, it's up to 5 seasons, and they've actually renewed it for a 6th, so I started
Wow.
watching it, and it's good. It's very cute, and it's, pretty clever. And the girl that's in it, Lily Collins, is Phil Collins' daughter, which is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have.
She was the best Snow White, in my
Oh
opinion.
yeah, you guys got me hooked on series. So now I can't watch something unless it's got at least 3 seasons. Because once I start,
Right.
it's happening.
Yeah.
And I know I feel behind, like Ted Lasso. I love that show.
I haven't watched that.
It's so good.
That's Jason Bateman, right?
No, that's what's his name? Ellen, you remember? His
Oh,
name?
it's the other Jason.
I can't think of his name.
Sudeikis.
Yes, Sudeikis.
I'm on the
Yeah.
fence with him.
Come on over to the good side.
Sometimes he
very
bugs me
sports
so bad.
As Ted, he is great. You will fall in love with Ted.
Is this a sports type show?
It is, but it's more.
Yeah.
There's not really much sports in it. I mean, there is, but that's just the background, I guuld say. But it is.
Did
pretty
you
good.
ever watch Shoresy?
Yes, I love Shoresy.
Yeah, I figured
Absolutely
you
love
would.
Shoresy. What about you, Ellen? Have you ever seen Shoresy?
No.
I cannot imagine
Oh
you
my
watching
gosh,
it.
I know.
You would laugh so hard. I swear you would laugh so hard.
It is so funny, but you have to. It's like a. Are they Canadian?
Yeah.
They're Canadian.
Yeah, a bunch
Okay,
of
I was
Canucks.
like, they're either from very north or from Canada.
They're a bunch of Canucks.
So you have to be able to get through the accent really on that show.
Pretty much. All right, now, Ellen, do you have a must-see movie that we should all try to go see this weekend? A suggestion on that?
I don't, but I have a short list of movies that came out today, which
Okay.
is interesting because one of them is Super Mario Galaxy movie, and it's a cartoon. It's got a lot of really famous actors voicing the characters. Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Jack Black, Donald Glover, Glenn Powell, Anya Taylor-Joy, Issa Rae, Louis Guzman, and Keegan-Michael Key. And I played Super Mario. I beat Super Mario 3.
Oh, look at you, bragger.
On the,
Okay.
I can't remember what system, but I lent it to a neighbor girl, and she never brought it back, and I was so mad.
My son
This was
went and
like
saw
middle
this movie
school.
already with his dad, and he
Yeah,
loved it.
he loved it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got one vote for yes so far.
Then there's a new movie called The Drama with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson, and it kind of hinges around like when they're having this conversation, what's the worst thing you ever did? And I mistakenly, accidentally found out what the twist is in the plot, so it's already spoiled for me, but I won't spoil it for
I
anyone
got you.
else here.
I like Robert Pattinson. I want to see that.
You like sparkly vampires.
Busted.
Actually, listen. Actually,
Oh, man.
he
All right.
was the emo Batman.
Oh God.
And I loved that.
Oh God.
Okay, get it right. Get it right.
All right, Ellen, you got anything else? We got one more on
Okay,
here. The
there's
train
one more, a Great Awakening. I think that Greg will like this one. It's like American, like Ben Franklin and his buddy George Whitfield, who like led the Great Awakening religious movement.
Oh, good deal.
And it's pre-Revolutionary War, and so
All
it
right.
looks to be pretty powerful and historical. And I got this whole list of Easter movies, but none of them stand out to me. They're mostly like cartoons about bunnies,
That's
but
what
I
I
do
thought.
really like.
Peter Cottontail
Hop.
hopping down the bunny train.
Speaking of, we got a hop too.
Yeah. Hey, Ellen, we're running out of time. But
Okay.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Bye,
And,
guys.
we'll
Happy
see you at the
Easter,
Venus.
everyone.
That was good.
Ellen's
What,
great.
she said sparkly vampires?
That's what I
From
heard.
Twilight.
She loves sparkly
Okay. I'm
vampires.
gonna write that down.
I was.
might need that.
I was Team Edward, but still, I'm even more Team emo Batman.
All right, Sky, you got me up against a break here. We're
Yeah.
going to go out for one more time. We'll come back in and say goodbye to everybody. This is 93.1 Eddie Bader hanging out here on News Talk. Welcome back into Happy Hour, everybody. It's Eddie Bader here, covering for Greg Budell. Sky Mosley keeping the tunes hot and fresh.
Yeah,
for
I'm
us.
having some fun.
Yeah, man. Got
Thanks for
Terry
having me.
hanging out with us, which is great to see, and also Pamela over there. And this is going to be our last segment. But Sky, you kind of wanted to go out with something. I'd love to hear
It's
you.
important. We got a few minutes.
Yeah.
And it is Good Friday.
Yes, it is.
And I've always wondered about that name, though. How did we come up with good?
I did some research on that.
I understand in Germany they call it sorrowful. Right, I'm not going to try to do the accent.
Or Holy Friday, or some people call it Friday of the Passion of the Lord.
There you go. That's more like it. But I think this is our most important holiday.
Okay.
Christ crucified, buried, rose again on the third day. Anyway, a long time ago, I showed you the picture. My mother gave me this picture, and it's this is radio. You can't see this, but it's obviously Jesus, and he is holding up a young man that my mother thought looked like me, and the young man has a hammer in one hand and the nails in the other. And I thought I would add something to it, because it just struck me. It's so powerful, and it goes like this. This is, and I just lost it. Eddie, you
No
want to
pressure.
fill in there for me? I got it right here. Okay. It is Good Friday, and it goes like this. This is the night we feel the weight of the world's sorrow. We are all guilty in the quiet unfolding of the greatest drama in human history. The horrific details, the dignity of the innocent prisoner, and the folly of those accusing him. We wait for the unbearable weight to be lifted, for the darkness to be dissolved, for the curtain to be torn, for the sun to come up Sunday, Easter morning, and our Lord to rise again.
You can tell me.
Amen.
I'll let him know.
Amen.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
That's great.
That's
That
what
is
it's all
great.
about.
One of the memories I have as a kid, we're a military family, so we were in Turkey, and we would go to Easter sunrise services in Ephesus. And of course, as a kid, 9, 10, 11 years old, I didn't appreciate it. I did to a point, but I was more taken aback by why we were surrounded by armed guards and things like that. I just didn't understand it. Well, Turkey's a Muslim country, and we're trying to practice
yes.
Christianity.
Oh,
so.
yeah, you needed armed guards.
Yeah,
I imagine.
but I still never understood that. Again, it's such a beautiful story. I don't understand why doesn't bring the world together. It's just so many people use it to make things more divisive, and I have a real problem with that. As someone that's getting older, I'm seeing the world go crazier and crazier by the day. I don't see anything stopping it. I don't even see a speed bump in the way.
Who controls the world?
Yeah, yeah, and I really think it's a good thing. And watching my friend Joey, and we all know he's taking his walk right now, which is great. That's an amazing thing. Seeing people of his generation turn back to the church, at least I see that as a good sign, because my generation mainly turned their back on the church, especially when I was in my 20s and 30s. I think religion was, at one point, almost going away for a lot of people. And
We have the religion
loathe
itself
religion.
now.
Yeah.
Hate religion. I love spirituality.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's well said.
There you go.
Well, anytime man gets between man and God, bad things happen.
Yep, every time. Every time.
Yeah, we're living it out.
Yep, yes we are.
But have hope.
Yeah.
Do not despair. We know how the story ends.
Go crazy.
Yes.
It's just a matter of getting. I always wanted to stick around long enough for the rapture.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can have my spot.
Oh no! I mean,
Yeah, you can have mine because it's not going to happen.
that'd be fantastic.
You can have my spot.
Well, I'm okay. I'm a little overly dramatic, all right, but that's what I want to do.
Maybe you'll make you a rock and roll opera out of it. I don't know. I'd rather not be here for it, but that's everybody. Each to their own, I suppose. Each to their own.
Always.
Well, it's been a great show, guys. I really appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm looking forward to Greg coming back on Monday, but if you guys wouldn't mind, let him know that we didn't screw it up too bad. It always makes him feel better.
Hardly. Let's see. I had no runs, 2 drips, 1 error.
That's it.
No runners left on base.
That's the
what
biggest thing.
counts, baby.
That's exactly right.
That is so true.
So everybody get ready for Easter weekend. Hug your families. Maybe take a day and go to church. I know I am. I'm going to make my mom really happy, and I'm going to go to church with them this Sunday.
Well, all right, Eddie. There's
And
hope
so
for
that's
us all, man.
that's
Are you a
huge thing.
CEO?
Huh? Excuse me?
A CEO of church?
I will probably be on the back row hiding and crying most of the time, but to each their own. Anyway, This is Happy Hour. Eddie signing off for the day. You guys come back to us Monday. Pamela, you'll be back Monday?
Yes, I will.
Always beautiful to see you. You guys have a good one.